How's it going, everyone? It's me, Zerker, and today we're gonna do my monthly manga anime haul type of thing that I normally do every month. So basically, every month, kind of go through everything that I purchased out throughout the previous month. So in this case, is everything I purchased through April. And honestly, April was a very unique month for me. I don't know what I was thinking during the month of April, because about a lot of weird, in my opinion, a lot of weird mangas. I don't know why I just did it. And yeah, but I also got some pretty cool things I think in here as well. And we'll just start it off, since there's more manga than anything. We'll do the manga at the end. Actually, we'll do the manga in the middle. We'll do my vinyls that I got at the start, and at the very end, we'll do a very quick, look at the really extreme shit that I bought. So yeah, so let's just start with the vinyl. Let's just get it underway, because I actually opened some of these, and some of these are actually really slick. So these three vinyls that are going to be featuring, they're all Right Stuff exclusives. I don't know if that has anything really special. I guess time will tell. First we're going to do the Promare. If everyone remembers, this is the Trigger movie that came out like about 2 years ago, I think by now. A lot of controversy. I guess, I don't want to say a lot of controversy, but there was controversy with this one because it had some similarities to Fire Force, and they were coming out like at the exact same time almost. But with Promare, definitely like the visuals of it. I thought it was a really slick looking movie. I don't remember the soundtrack too much personally, but I did enjoy it. I do enjoy a lot of what Trigger does, so I decided to, cop it up real quick. So here's the cover, as I've been showing you. The back is just pretty simple. 2 vinyls, double-sided. The inside, I will try to do this as best as I can. I forgot the main character's and the villain's name, but you got pretty much dark and light, good versus evil and all that. Looks really nice. As far as the vinyl goes, let's see if I can do this without knocking shit over, because that's what happened with the other previous two videos I did of recording this. As I was pulling vinyls out, I was knocking shit all over the place. So let me get this out of the way. Please don't fall over. Okay. Alright, so Promare does have a little insert. Basically, you got a little art on one side. And then on the back side, it looks like you got lyrics and staff and cast information for any of the songs that do have lyrics. So it's only a handful of songs that actually have lyrics to them. So that's like the little sleeve insert, I guess. So here is I'm assuming, if I'm looking at this correctly, this is vinyl 1, side A, side B. So it's just a solid purple color. It's actually a really nice color purple. Yeah, that's that. There's that vinyl. We'll say this, the color on this vinyl that I just put away looks very similar to another vinyl that we have that I'll be showing here in a little bit, like the same color and everything. So I'm kind of wondering if that's like a standard color or if that's just something Right Stuff did to kind of save money on their end. Alright, so here is vinyl 2, side C, side D. I really like this blue. This blue is very like vibrant. It just pops. Solid color, nothing special. Yeah, nothing special. There's no, like on some of these, and I think with one of the other ones I'm going to show, there's like a special, they added like a little splatter effect onto the vinyl. So unfortunately this one doesn't have it, but I think they chose really nice colors for this one. So yeah, that was a Promare original soundtrack. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna be completely honest with everyone. I don't particularly enjoy or like this anime. I will admit though, this is one of the animes that if you're just getting started out, you should take a look into it, because it is one that is important to a lot of people for different reasons. Usually the one that gets a lot of people kind of started into anime. But I do enjoy the soundtrack. I do like the atmosphere. I just couldn't get into the anime itself. But I will say it is one of the ones that everyone should look into at some point. I'm talking about Cowboy Bebop. So we got our girl Faye on the cover with Spike, and we got the crew on the back. Like I said, this is a Right Stuff exclusive one, so it's the bifolding case like the Promare one, but this one actually has, I really like the inside of this one because it's got so much going on. So actually what I'll do, just to show you guys more, so there's that's one side, and then here's the other side. And then we'll pull the vinyls out, so give me a second here. And I will say already, the quality already between the Cowboy Bebop one and the Promare one is like night and day. The bifold feels a little bit more sturdier. The sleeves for the vinyl and then the little paper insert thing feel a lot more higher quality, so you can tell that they put a lot more money and time into this one than they did with the Promare one, which I'm not upset about, but it is something you notice when you start messing around with them. So this is really cool. They even went out and changed the sleeves. So here is one side of the sleeve. I don't know which vinyl, if this is A or B or vinyl 1 or 2. There's one side of the cover. Here's another side. And what's really cool with this one, it gives you info about who the seat belts are and then everyone involved with the soundtrack on the sleeve here. So that's really awesome. Ooh, the vinyl looks nice. Oh, this looks sick. Okay, that won't. Oh, don't fall. Please do not fall. Okay. Yo, this looks sick, and I hope my lighting and I hope the camera can pick all this up because this looks awesome. So this is gonna be, okay, so this is vinyl 1. Look how fucking sick that looks, dude. It's like a tie-dye blue, white, maybe blue, white, black. That looks so nice. And it's all the way throughout. And then here is side B. So as you can tell, side A has the red center sticker on there. And then side B has that orange. But I think this would look so awesome, like spinning on the table and everything. I'm kind of stoked to see. I'm kind of stoked to see what vinyl number 2 is going to look like. Now, if this was what vinyl 1 looked like, and from what I've been seeing so far already, which is the Cowboy Bebop stuff, I'm super stoked. Okay, so we just looked at the cover, or the vinyl 1, and that really set the bar pretty high. So I'm hoping vinyl 2 can live up to it. And I'm cover-wise, I don't know. We'll see. Because cover 1, or the sleeve 1 on both sides was super sick. There's only one side I particularly like on the sleeve so far. But here's one side. This is the side I don't really like that much. I think it's just a little too plain compared to what sleeve 1 had. But then you got this side, it kind of makes up for it. So looks nice either way. And then the vinyl looks nice. Okay, so here's the vinyl. Look at that. It's got a nice orange, like a burnt orange color with the tie-dye effect. Almost like oh, there's like that gemstone that's like this color with this little effects going on inside of it. And here's the other side. And one thing I do in particular like about what they did with, especially with these, I think the Promare had it too, but each side has a different color. So you got like this green right here for side C, and then this violet color for side D. So that kind of helps you out, like when you're going to put this when you're putting this vinyl for the first time on the turntable, to see what side you want to be on. Because if you're looking for a specific song or a set of songs you want to listen to, you gotta be like looking at the center and like really looking hard to find what side is facing up. So I like that they color coded it so you can actually see what side, because it sticks out. You know, like when you look at it, your eyes kind of naturally go to where it says side D because it sticks out a little bit. So I like that. Now this is going to be the third and final Right Stuff exclusive vinyl that I picked up. And this one's going to be, I think, pretty special to a lot of people, because I think even if you don't particularly like watch anime or keep up with it, you at least have heard of or know about this particular series. And I'm talking about none other than Evangelion. And I really, really enjoy this cover. You got our girl Rei on the cover. Nice pastel color effect going on here. On the back side, just song listings. I will say, like I just said earlier with the Cowboy Bebop one, they really went all out with that one compared to the Promare and this one, because the Promare one was bifold with the nice graphics on the inside. Nice colored vinyls, but just when it came down to sleeves, like they went all out with the Cowboy. They changed the sleeve colors, they added more detail, a thicker material, and with this one, it's just a sleeve. So yeah, you could tell they went a little more out with that one, and maybe it just could be you know, because I ordered this particular one back in December, I think it was, and there was a lot of delay. I mean, obviously with COVID and everything going on, so there's a lot of delays. So I'm wondering if they saw so much success with the Evangelion one and the ones previous to this, that they spent a little bit more money with Cowboy Bebop, or if that's just how whoever did the Cowboy Bebop one sent it to Right Stuff. Like, that's a little curious thing, because you would think, if you know, with the Evangelion, they would have done a little bit more, because that series, like, everybody knows about it, everybody's heard of it. Just something to think about, you know. We do, unlike what we had with the Cowboy Bebop one, but we do have a little like insert, and it basically has Okay, so basically, it's double-sided, obviously. This green side has song lyrics for songs that have lyrics to them, and they're actually in English. So it makes me wonder. So they're going to be sung in Japanese, but they have the English lyrics for us here, which is kind of cool. Then on the back side, looks like they have a little tiny interview between the two people who, I guess, composed the soundtrack for Evangelion. I don't know. I don't know if they composed it or if they just put it together. I'll have to read into this a little bit and see. But yeah, that's what they got there. Ooh. This is sick. This one is super. Okay. So the theming clearly is Shinji's Evangelion, because this is purple. This one's green, and it does. If camera can pick it up, it does. It does have like the little tie-dye blood splatter effect in the vinyl itself. So here's side A, side B. So this is what I was getting at with the different color stickers, because when you're looking at this, side A label doesn't stick out to you, right? You don't really see it. Side A indicator is right there. And then side B's same spot. But if they would have done a different color sticker, or even changed like Ray right here and like the wording right here to a different color, that would have been a better indication about what side is facing up, and and what side you're about to play, so you don't have to put it on there and then start hearing it and then be like, oh crap, it's the wrong side or whatever. But that is the vinyl number one. It looks super sick. Here is I think this is okay. So when I said with the Promare one that they used, I feel like they used the same purple color. I think they did, because this almost looks, and it might be the identical purple that was used in the Promare one. It might be a little bit darker now that I'm looking at it, but yeah. And the same thing with this one, side D is right there. Then side C is right here. So I wish they would have did something a little bit more to, let you know that this is a particular side. But nice color. I mean, to me, it looks exactly or very close to the Promare one, so I'm not going to put too much focus on it because it's just standard. Solid color and everything, but yeah. So that's the Evangelion final vinyl that I ordered. This one took forever to get here, obviously, but I did get an email from Right Stuff saying that they have the Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 vinyl soundtrack up for pre-order. So I'm gonna grab that. And so the final vinyl we're gonna look at is one I ordered a while ago. I didn't know I ordered this particular version. So when it arrived in a much larger box than expected, I was kind of taken back a little bit. Haven't fully opened it out of its wrapping just yet. If I remember correctly, even though I got the deluxe version of this, the vinyls themselves are just the standard black. If I remember correctly. If not, I'll make a little update after this. About it. But it's Attack on Titan Season 2 original soundtrack. So here's our cover. It's a thick boy. I don't even know if it'll pick that up or not, but I mean, there's like a whole bunch of, there's 5 discs or 5 vinyls, double-sided each. Here's the back. It has all the disc information or the track listing and all that. So yeah, that's what I did. It's the one I got. I'll probably be picking up season 3 and season 4's soundtrack when they become available. Okay, so with the manga, how do I justify my purchases that I did? Let's just say there's a lot of ecchi, a lot of older Tokyo Pop, a lot of series that are out of print, and probably some that are very popular, I guess, and some that are just different. I guess that's the nice way to put it. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, I was just making sure, because I have another bookshelf over here. I was just making sure I actually grab the one that's actually over there to put over here, because that one, yeah. But we're just gonna kick it off. So what I ended up doing this kind of, I guess, round was I did a lot more stuff on eBay. The reason for that was I was actually kind of looking for, it's no secret, I'm looking for 2 volumes of 2 different series. One is Secret and one is Judge, and I've been looking for certain volumes of those. I think it's been like 2 years now, so I'm always on eBay, like cruising around looking for it, and I'm always on like Manga Swap looking for it. What ended up happening was, with my searches, I was coming across like these manga lots that people were selling where they had like individual volumes and all that. And I kind of figured, they're cheap at this, they're like $2, $3, at most maybe $5. I said, you know what, let's just branch out. Let's buy some stuff that I'm not normally going to be buying into and just kind of check out some of these older series or whatever. So that's what a lot of these are. There's a couple that came from Manga Swap. Some of them came from Amazon. Some of them came from, what's that website? Simon Schuster, stuff like that. So most of it is from eBay. And this is, I'm just going to start it off. So this is Samurai Girl Real About High School. This is all 6 volumes. Now, as you can see with number 6, this is why I really don't like doing eBay stuff. Volumes 1 through 5 here came from one particular seller. They had individual pictures of each cover and the spines, and they were very detailed about any imperfections. So she said, I believe it was a she, just based off her new username on eBay, she said minor yellowing. She was pretty accurate, She said some of them had some visibility of wear on the spines. I'm assuming she was talking about like the little edges up here. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. But she said other than that, there's no creases that I can see, and she's accurate so far. And then you got the guy who sold volume 6. He just showed, wasn't even this cover now I think about it, because it didn't have, actually that might be, no that's not, it didn't have whatever this garbage is up here. And he never said it was a previous library copy. But granted, I did only pay like $2 for this one, so can't complain. You guys, pick your battles. So yeah, this is a Real About High School. So yeah, I mean the main reason why I kind of got this was, there's series out there for manga that a lot of people don't know about anymore because they're out of print, and you can get them on. Unfortunately, you can get them on eBay for fairly cheap. I think like for all of this combined, must have been maybe $15, including shipping for all of them. That's not bad, I figured, and this wasn't even the start of it, honestly. This was like near the end of April's month. This was like the end of April's haul. So this wasn't even the one that kind of started this downward trend of my degeneracy, I guess, because I saw the title, you know, Samurai Girl. You know, you see some of these covers. You know, you got cute ninja girls. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go down this path, you know? So I figured why not? Let's just do it. If I don't like it, I didn't lose out on much. You know, I'm in that situation in life now where I can do purchases like this and not feel too burnt out about it, you know? So, Real Bout, high school, all 6 volumes. And so when I said I was going on a downhill spiral of degeneracy, I meant it, because do you like The Nerdy Nurse? So I I originally grabbed this because I don't know if my friend's gonna watch this, so I don't know if I should say it. I'm gonna say it. My friend, he likes Sailor Moon. That's fine, whatever. You know, he grew up with it. That's fine. I mean, he's like, him and his brother grew up in a family of mostly females, so they watch Sailor Moon with their sisters. Sailor Moon has that new manga that came out, like the Eternals or whatever, the Eternal Edition or something like that. So I said, hey, you know what? He's a fan of Sailor Moon. His birthday was coming up. Put volume 1 in my cart on Right Stuff, and then I said, you know what? I gotta get him a gag gift. And we always joke about, because in high school he was in what do you call it, theater class or whatever, and he had a part where he had to dress up as a girl. So I found a hentai of a guy who is a cross-dresser and wears a chastity and all that, and so I bought that. And then I started I just started cruising around on Right Stuff finding weird shit. This was one of the weird shit. I thought it was a hentai. No, this is an actual manga. This is an actual manga. Like, there's nothing risque about this at all. And I'm assuming this nurse here has a interest in this guy right here. And that's what I'm assuming. I haven't read it. You know, whatever. I really thought it was a hentai. Oh well. But yeah, this is do you like The Nerdy Nurse? Now these next two, I've already read one of these, and they are part of the currently serializing manga that I have. So we're gonna start it off with Demon Slayer Volume 21. This is when I first started reading Demon Slayer at the Mugen Train arc after the anime ended. You know, I couldn't wait for the movie because of COVID going on and everything. So I said, you know, I'm just gonna read it because I had them. Why not just read them? So I started reading it and I just didn't stop. So now we're at 21, and I am very excited to see. I kind of have an idea of where it's going based off of the recent events that happened in this one. So I think, you know, this was done very well. This has done very, very well so far. And then with that, this one did put me up to date on this series, but I believe the newest volume just released. But 29th volume of Attack on Titan. I am going to, and now I said in a previous video, I don't ever plan to read Attack on Titan on the manga side because, you know, the anime is doing such a good, in my opinion, a good job at adapting the material into an anime form. I'm going to retract that a little bit. I'm actually going to start reading this. I'm going to figure out where season 4A just ended, and I'm going to pick it up from there. And that way I can get some closure earlier than my anime watching only friends. We're back to the eBay stuff. This one is not a weird one. Not like I thought. I did go into buying it thinking it was a weird series, but it's actually not. It's like a murder solving of a murder, I guess, if I remember correctly. But I only have 3 of the 4 volumes that are available, and that is going to be and Freaks. They're in pretty decent condition from what I can tell. The only major imperfection is on volume 1, unfortunately. It looks like I don't even know for sure what that is just yet. I don't know if it's doesn't look like mold like when I originally thought it was. It doesn't. It's not mold. It almost looks like a stain of some kind because just the patterning, I guess, because I've seen mold on books and it looks a little different. But also, they put a film on this cover, or actually on all the covers, and this one's starting to peel off, and it's doing it on both sides, front and back. So that's the only like major thing, I guess, for Ant Freaks as far as I can see. But yeah, I got volumes 1, 2, and 4. Need to find 3. This one, I believe, no, this one was an eBay one as well. This one actually came with Real Bout, the 5 volumes that I originally got with Real Bout. She was nice enough, the seller, to bundle a bunch of her listings into one for me. So, but this is a short series. I think it's only 2 volumes, maybe 3, but I'm almost certain it's only 2 volumes. Probably going to screw the name of this one up. Keely. It's a supernatural one, I believe. She takes photos and she can see like spirits in them and stuff like that. I like ghost stuff. I don't necessarily like ghost stories, but I like the paranormal thought of like that actually being a real thing, like ghosts being real and all that. So that's why I picked it up, just because it kind of touched on a subject I am interested in, even though it may be going in a different path than what I'm really interested in as far as supernatural stuff is concerned. These next 3 are, I think, eBay and a manga swap purchase. I think, if memory serves me correct. But it's volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Peacemaker. It's upside down, my bad. Peacemaker Kurogane. If I fuck that up, let me know. It's another ADV one, and I'm noticing now because Ant Freaks was the ADV one. It feels the same way, so I'm wondering if they put a special like sticky cover on the mangas that they made, because it feels very similar texture wise as the Ant Freaks one did, and it has like a matte looking effect on the actual like artwork of the covers. So don't know a whole lot about it. I've seen this one a couple times at the half price books near me, and usually when I go back, like a day or 2 later, they're gone. So I'm assuming it's a fairly potentially good read. It looks like it's about samurais or ninjas. The only complaint that I have again is, I believe this is the manga swap one, which was volume 3. Didn't tell me it had a sticker on there, a barcode sticker from, it looks probably like a half price books one that he bought it from. So, like I said, it's eBay stuff. You can't, beat all your battles. Other than that, I mean, a lot of the yellowing is very minor, in my opinion. Doesn't look all that bad. I've seen a lot worse. Yeah, that's Peacemaker. Now, the reason I bought this next series was because of the cover. And when I said I was going down a degenerate path, I was going down a degenerate path. I have no clue about this series. I don't even know how long it is. But By the Sword. Got 2 volumes. And this is another ADV one. And actually, I think my theory is correct about the ADV, that they did slap a sort of film on their covers, because I'm feeling some edges on this one. But anyway, I bought volume 1 along with Real Bout. And the only reason I bought it was because I said, damn, cute ninja girl on the cover. Yeah. It does have some pretty significant yellowing going on all sides. But no random stickers. Volume 2 here, I bought on Manga Swap. This one came with Volume 3 of Peacemaker and some other ones we haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, you know, he was selling it cheap. It was like $2. So like I said, I have no clue how actually long this is. I don't even know how long or how good the story is. So, you know, if this ends up being a pretty short series, I might look into buying more. But for right now, I bought it just because it looked like there was a cute girl on the cover and she was a ninja. Now, another one I got in my Manga Swap order was volumes 1 and 2, and this is all the volumes of this particular series, was Genki Extend. Looks like it's sort of like a mecha anime almost. Did a little research into it, mainly just to see how many volumes there were. It was only 2. Decided to snag it up, you know. And he did tell me, I don't know what this guy was doing, but he did tell me on volume 1 it did have the half price bus sticker, but he didn't tell me that volume 3 had a sticker on it. So maybe he just forgot. Whatever, I don't know. They're in alright condition. They got very minor yellowing. Like I said, we've all seen a lot worse than what this is. Like I said, you know, 2 volumes. I kind of like the shorter series mangas more, mainly because of storage reasons, I guess. Yeah, actually, speaking of storage, I'm actually building shelf risers right now for my Blu-rays. If you are interested in seeing how I'm doing that, I can actually do, because I'm actually going to do it for the manga here. I can actually do like a little how-to video on how to build shelf risers, like really custom ghetto style. Use some cardboard and some tubes. If you want to know how that goes, I can definitely do a video of that, because I haven't started on this yet. I got to figure out exactly how high and want to do that. I'm just procrastinating on it, but if you're interested in seeing that, I will do a video on when I make that. Let me know, just down below or something. Another part of my Manga Swap order, I just snagged this one up because I really enjoyed the anime for this. Enjoyed all the movies for this one, and that's just Girls on Underpanzer Volume 1. It's actually in really decent condition. I mean, yellowing, it's expected and blah blah blah, but yeah, other than that, it's in pretty decent condition. And like I said, you know, I liked this anime, so why not? So this next batch okay, so this next batch we're gonna just knock through it, because I actually bought these originally for somebody else. Turns out every single volume that I bought for them, they already have for the series that I found. So I was at Half Price Books, just doing my usual cruising around. And a friend of mine, he got into collecting manga too when the pandemic started. And he said, hey, if you ever run through Half Price Books, or if you find these on, you know, wherever, pick them up for me, because he works crazier hours than I do, right? So this is going to be Ranma and a Half, Get Backers, and Samurai Deeper Kyo. He has all these, so now I'm kind of stuck with them. I think the only one I might really keep is going to be Get Backers. As far as I can think of, that's the only one I'm probably going to keep out of this stack. I might put the rest of these on sale somewhere. Now this one did come with the Samurai Girl Real Bout 1 and whatever, but this is actually in a lot better condition than I thought it was going to be in. And that is Full Metal Panic, Volume 1. She actually, the seller didn't have she had a stock photo, like one that you kind of just find randomly online of this. And I said, you know what, whatever, let's just check it out, you know. This is actually in really good I mean, a lot better condition than I thought. I mean, look at the cover. There's no creases on it. Very minor yellowing going on. No bends, like any significant bends on the corner. So I'm actually kind of happy with this one. I think I will look into this because I do remember watching the anime for this like years and years ago. And I don't remember if I liked it or if I enjoyed it. So I might look at a little bit more into buying more of these, unless the prices are outrageous. Okay, so these next 17 volumes are all one complete collection. So I normally would not do what I just did as far as when I bought this series. Normally wouldn't go and buy a full completed volume set of a series at a large price, but like I said, I went down the degeneracy path, and I saw the cover and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I got the extra money, let's do it. Yori Aoshi, probably butchered the shit out of it. Did a little deep dive. It's just like it's a seinen series, or seinen manga series about two adults that eventually hook up, and this definitely lives up to the raunchiness I was expecting based off the cover. So I am very happy with the purchase so far. But yeah, here's the cover, or volume 1's cover again. Okay, so here's volumes 1 through 5. This is kind of proof that I have all 17 volumes. Here's volume 6. And here's volumes 6 through 10. As you can see, all the spines are in good condition. There's very, very minor wear and tear. Volume 15's cover, so you can kind of see why I bought it. Just ecchi all day. And volumes 11 through 17. This whole series is complete. And we're on a degeneracy path, right? We're gonna go to hell anyway, right? So why don't we just find some love in hell? It's the complete, I guess, omnibus version of it. Volumes 1 through 3. Please pick up and zoom in. I can't even really show you a whole lot from in here. If I can find, okay, so this is probably the best cover I get, or the best part. Anyway, so our dude right here, whatever, you get the idea. He dies and goes to hell. Our little demon lolly girl right here is tasked on torturing him. That's the gist of the story, and there's a lot of this is fucking weird. This is a fucking weird one. It looks funny though, it really does. But yeah, that's Love and Hell. Alright, let's dial it back. Let's get to what's still, I guess in my opinion, is serializing. This recent one puts me up to date officially, unless by the time this gets put up, they release a new volume. But as far as I know, this puts me up to date. Volume 8, Interviews with Monster Girls. I loved the anime. It was a super wholesome one. And I'm assuming the manga is very much the same way. I actually like the very simple art in this manga. I read a little bit already, volume 1. So it's volume 8 of Monster Girls, or Interviews with Monster Girls. Now this one is going to, I think this one is going to be a very heavy hitter as far as manga is concerned, because I think a lot of people did love the author's previous work. I think they watched the anime, they loved the anime, and then they just started buying the manga because the manga clearly goes much further into the world and everything. So obviously I'm talking about Q Hayashida's Day Dark. I don't know how to pronounce that. Die Dark, whatever. It looks like it's very much in line with what to expect if you saw, or if you're reading Doro Hedoro. Expect a lot of the same kind of art style, because it's very much on that same line. I love her art style. It's very good. And that's one series I do actually need to start picking up, is Doro Hedoro. But I do have Day Dark, whatever. Do have the dark one. So yeah, and I do like this cover. It has a matte to a glossy effect to it, and it feels really nice in the hand. And I believe, okay, no, this is not, okay, anyway. Chainsaw Man Volume 4. I have a sort of issue with Chainsaw Man. It is not, how should I say this? So in my April reading log, I think I said I was reading or going to plan to read Chainsaw Man, and I had issues with it. My issue with Chainsaw Man is Denji. I do not like Denji at all as a character. But then I started getting kind of more interested when I read this volume. So I don't know if it's just the way the pacing was going, or if maybe I was just letting Denji's antics get to me, I guess. I don't know. There was just something about Chainsaw Man. I think it was the hype. I think that, you know, now that I'm really thinking about it right now, I think it was the hype. I think there was so much hype to this series that I went in thinking it was be like the super like off the wall, like a Attack on Titan style status of manga, but it's really just a very simple manga about a teenage boy who likes boobs and has a devil that can turn him into a chainsaw man. That's basically the story. But yeah, I would say when I started reading this one, I started kind of getting more invested into the series. I do like the I forget her name now, but she is the head of the department that they work for. I like her a lot. I like her character a lot. So let's get back on track to our downhill spiral of degeneracy with To Save the World, Can You Wake Up the Morning After with a Demi-Human? I have 2 volumes. I have not opened them yet. They're still sealed. Yeah. Like I said, April was a weird month, man. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of went, look, I bought this one with another series, and I just kind of said, you know, I was buying this series. We'll talk about it in a minute. And I said, you know what more can I add to the cart that the warehouse worker is going to be like, what the fuck is this guy ordering, you know? So I ordered these 2 with that. So this one came with the do you like the Naughty Nurse and my hentai package that I got on Right Stuff. That is, please put them on Takamin-san. You know, I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming she wants him to put her panties on him. I don't know. We'll find out later, I guess. Raw Hero. I could be wrong when I say what I'm about to say next, but I believe it is a story about a cross-dresser who fights crime. Correct me if I'm wrong. I fell in love with Happiness. I fell in love with it. I read volume 1. Normally, if I read like a full volume, I stop and then just kind of, because I read these at night before going to bed. It's kind of like my way to wind down for the day. So I read volume 1, immediately rolled out of bed, grabbed volume 2 and 3, read 2 and 3. Realized I didn't buy volumes 4 to 10, so I put in order for volumes 4 to 10 that night, and I got dicked on volume 6. So I have volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Happiness. The seller for, so what ended up happening, I think, is volume 6 was not being sold through Amazon. It was being sold through a third party, and that asshole never shipped it out. Amazon did get my money back, which is I'm happy about, but now I can't continue on because I don't have volume 6 and I don't want to stop again, because what I'm going to do when I get volume 6 is reread volumes 1 and 2 and 3 and then just bulldoze through the rest of it. So now I'm searching online. A lot of places are just waiting for new stock to come in. So I'm just kind of, I'm just waiting for that to happen. So yeah, Happiness, almost complete. And we're gonna throw a little curveball and go back down Degeneracy Hill with fuck, Saki the Succubus Hungers Tonight. All the 5 volumes. This is the one that I was ordering on Amazon when I ordered the Can You Wake Up the Next Morning After with a Demi-Human. Look, I just saw a cute succubus on the cover, and then I saw the same one again. Then I saw her again and again and again, and I had to buy it. But kind of based on the title, I guessing Saki is a succubus, and she is not very good at her succubus duties, I'm guessing. Super short, all 5 volumes, makes it complete, so I figured why not. Now this is one series I'm super excited about. It's one I kind of been taking my time on buying, mostly because I wanted to wait until there was quite a bit of them out. I would say now there is quite a bit out, and there's an anime coming out for this, which is pretty much why I started to buy them now, so I can read about it, and then it's still fresh by the time that does come out. Volumes 1 through 7 of Hell's Paradise. This is complete as far as what's already released in English. I don't know for sure if this is still continuing on in Japan or if it's already been completed over there, but this is all that we have right now. I'm super excited to read this. I have heard so much about it. I actually have a friend who's been reading it, who reads the he unfortunately does the illegal route and reads these online through the fan subs, so he's definitely far more ahead than I am about as far as what's out or what's going on in here. But he definitely said I would enjoy it, so I went into this one blind. I'm gonna try to stay blind about it until I read volume 1, but he said you will love it. So all right, so that actually covers up all the manga I bought for May. What to expect in the coming weeks and months or whatever. There will be a May reading log video coming up. I may do the Ghetto Fabulous bookshelf risers with cardboard and toilet paper tubes DIY video. I don't know about that one yet. And then June, I will be doing we'll be doing the May manga haul, which I'm gonna get to in a second because that one won't be like this or like what we just did. But in June, there will definitely be a manga anime collection video where I'm gonna go through everything that I own, anime and manga related. Now for the June haul, getting onto prices and stuff, I mentioned I was looking for certain volumes of Secret and Judge. I found them. I bought them. And I paid too much for them. Let's just put it that way. Now, manga prices, I should just do a whole separate video, but I'm gonna just say this. Manga prices are fucking outrageous right now because people, since the pandemic is going on, people are reading manga, people are getting into manga, and people are seeing that, and now they're selling shit at outrageous prices. Now, I can say for sure some volumes or some series do warrant the price because of their age and how out of print they are. Some do not, and I personally don't think that what I paid for my volumes do not justify their price. And I will talk about their prices in the June haul, or the May haul. Yeah, the May haul video coming out in June. And I think the May haul, because of the amount that I just spent on literally just 2 volumes, technically 2 volumes, I'll get in that in that video as well. But anyway, the price I spent kind of burnt me a little bit, I guess. So I think in June, or in May, you'll be seeing just the serializations that are still coming out. So you're gonna see like shit for like Rent a Girlfriend, The Way the House Husband, anything that's coming out that's still serializing right now. You probably won't see too much of other series I might be buying into unless I find decent deals on them. And that's about it that I got coming up. Yeah, that's about it that I got coming up as far as I can think of right now. Yeah, that's my manga, anime, hentai what the fuck haul of April. It was a weird month. I will admit to that 100%. I'm not ashamed of those purchases, not yet, at least not until somebody kind of pulls them on the shelf and is like, bro, what the fuck are you reading? And then I'm like, listen, I can explain. But yeah, that was my haul for this month. Let me know if you've read some of these and what you think of them. Let me know what you're buying this, or what you have bought for April, or what you're planning to buy, and what series you are looking for that you can't find right now. I'm Zerker, and that was my haul. I will see you guys in a couple weeks, couple days, whenever I can get these videos out. Work is crazy, but yeah, I'll see you guys around. See you.